It's April 23rd, 2024, and this is Sketchworks NewsBrake. The news stops here. I'm Brian Troxell. Saturday, the House of Representatives passed a $95 billion bill to aid foreign allies Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan. It's good to show the world how generous we are, said a homeless Afghan war vet who now lives in a tent by the railroad tracks. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has pledged in the strongest terms to reject any sanctions the U.S. attempts to impose on the Israeli military. He then added, "And if I could get the $26 billion by Friday, that'd be super awesome. Thanks." The Jewish holiday Passover began last night. Passover is, of course, the holiday where the god of DEI passed over the Jewish people for inclusion in the hierarchy of oppression. A Democratic congresswoman's daughter was suspended from school for being part of an organized protest over the war in Gaza. Meanwhile, our Sketchworks NewsBrake writer Luce was suspended in high school for drinking too much hot sauce, puking in front of his crush, and having an ambulance called. I'm not really sure if that's progress. A new all-electric rail line began construction, which will run from Nevada to California. Critics of the $2.8 billion project say the line should extend out of the country to meet the post-2024 election apocalypse demands. Maybe it's not too late to extend it to Canada? Iceland? Cuba? I mean, it's not like it's ever going to actually be built. Staying in California, LA's 101 freeway will be closed in some places while the city builds the world's largest wildlife crossing. Listen, I was on board with calling the homeless unhoused, but calling them wildlife? Come on, folks. Over in New York City, a high school soccer game was canceled after a group of 30 illegal migrants refused to leave the field. The high school said the game has been postponed to a later date when Trump is back in office. This past weekend was April 20th, also known to pot smokers as 420. But why is 420 such an important number to the ganja community? Sketchworks NewsBrake correspondent and local cool person Allie O'Neill goes undercover to ask the tough questions and see what answers she can find. Allie? 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 Allie, are you? Well, she must have been busy this weekend. It's easy to get distracted sometimes. And in order to distract you, please watch this. You only have one more week to save $150 on our kids and teens comedy summer camp. Now, we make up a lot of stuff on this show, but that is 100% factual. Scan the code, bling, or click the link below for more info and to sign up your child. Or sign up someone else's child. As long as the check clears, we don't ask too many questions. Back to the news about non-children, or adults, as they're sometimes called. No mercy for actor Chris Pratt. It was reported that while on the set of his new movie, Mercy, the 44-year-old actor suffered a painful injury to his ego. The other actors are saying he's not very good, particularly that Rebecca Ferguson. I like Rebecca Ferguson. Taylor Swift released her new record last week that features a diss track about Kim Kardashian. The last time Kim Kardashian was publicly screwed this hard by a musician, she became famous. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame announced the inductees in the class of 2024, including Mary J. Blige, Dave Matthews Band, Cher, and Ozzy Osbourne, to name but a few. When asked to comment, Ozzy Osbourne said, Mariska Hargitay, the long-running actor on Law & Order SVU, was mistaken by a lost child as a real cop. In related news, all of America has come to realize they have mistaken Donald Trump as a real president. I like Mariska Hargitay. I was 30 years old when that started. O.J. Simpson's white Ford Bronco is being sold at auction. The SUV's interior will come equipped with stellar-looking vinyl seats, a gnarly sound system, and a killer's glove compartment. As Disney's Bambi enters public domain next year, a Bambi horror film is already in the works. The movie is said to be very gruesome. For example, in one scene, Bambi will see his mom shot in the head with a shotgun. Ugh. On to happier topics. We are closing in on 1,500 subscribers. And you can help us get there by subscribing. You can also join our Patreon, which won't help our subscriber count, but it will help us to keep bringing you Sketchworks NewsBrake every Tuesday and short films every so often. Like the Mansplainer Episode 2, which we dropped this week. My God, look how fat I was when we filmed that. Ugh. Find all the links in the description below, which is right next to the like and subscribe buttons. If you're watching this on YouTube, I don't know where the buttons are on the other social media sites. And that wraps it up for this week's gratuitous plug. Georgia Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, who wants to fire yet another Speaker of the House, is proposing the U.S. have a space laser to aid in border security. You know, like that laser ball thing she saw in that documentary about the war that happened a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. They made one. Why can't we? A jawbone discovered in the rock collection of a boy from New Jersey is found to be that of U.S. Marine Captain Everett Yeager, who died back in 1951. The boy's been arrested and charged with first-degree murder. Hey, let's do some more crime. I mean, let's mention some more crime. Let's not actually do some more crime or any crime. Not more crime. None crime. None crime. A Florida McDonald's customer was arrested after he choked, pistol whipped, and shot another patron who intervened when he didn't receive the sauce he ordered. Sources say the pinky finger he shot off the victim will be included in his next order of fries. A rabbi from Cherry Hill, New Jersey, who 30 years ago paid hitmen to kill his wife, has died in prison. And since it clearly won't make a difference at this point, his last meal was bacon. Boston Dynamics revealed a new humanoid robot as the next generation Atlas robot. Now, this Atlas robot will be similar to the old Atlas robot, as they share a name, Atlas, and a thirst for human blood. But they do backflips! That's so cute! A new study shows that the average American doesn't know what a 401k retirement plan is, but that's not a problem. They'll just collect Social Security. There's no money in Social Security. A South Carolina real estate agent states she specializes in migrating like-minded folks to more red states, starting a new movement called Manifest Density, because they're idiots. Finally, this week, Monday was Earth Day. Hooray! An annual event where we recognize the need to preserve the Earth's natural environment. Climate research organization Climate Control revealed that since the inception of Earth Day in 1970, the planet's average temperature has risen 2.6 degrees, which means observing Earth Day does dick. And that's all for Sketchworks NewsBrake. We'll be back next week, and we hope you are too. I'm Brian Troxel. Say hi to your mom for me. I heard she also does... I heard she also observes Earth Day.